Hello, everybody. Welcome to Truthworthy. This is Levi Pingleton with Catholic Apologetics International. Visit us at robertsongenis.com, journeytothecenteroftheuniverse.com, and robertsongenis.substack.com. You can visit me at levipingleton.substack.com, at my Facebook page, also at the Truthworthy YouTube channel. Just look it up at Truthworthy. Also visit our friends, family, and colleagues with Mr. Hugh Owen at the Kolbe Center for the Study of Creation at Kolbe Center, that's Kolbe, kolbecenter.org, kolbecenter.substack.com, and the official Kolbe Center YouTube channel. So tonight, what we're going to be getting into is called The Light on Day One and the Goodness of Creation. Let's begin with a quote from the commentary on Genesis by St. Ephraim. After Moses spoke of heaven and earth, of the darkness, the abyss, and the wind that came to be at the beginning of the first night, he then turned to speak about the light that came to be at dawn of the first day. At the end of the 12 hours of that night, the light was created between the clouds and waters, and it chased away the shadow of the clouds that were overshadowing the waters and making them dark. For Nisan was the first month. In it, the number of the hours of day and night were equal. The light then remained a length of 12 hours, so that each day might also obtain its own hours, just as the night possesses a measured length of time. Although the light and the clouds were created in the twinkling of an eye, the day and the night of the first day were each completed in 12 hours. The light then was like a bright mist over the face of the earth. Whether it was like the dawn or like the pillar that gave light in the wilderness to the people, it is obvious that it was unable to chase away the darkness that was spread over the face of everything, unless it had spread out completely over everything, either by its substance or by its appearance. The light was released so that it might spread over everything without being fastened down. It dispersed the darkness that was over everything, although it did not move. It was only when the light went away and when it came that it moved. So that when the light went away, the rule was given to the night, and at the light's coming, there would be an end to the night's rule. After the brightness of the light rendered its service for 3 days, lest, like nothing, it returned to nothing, well did God bear witness concerning it by saying, quote, Behold, it was very good. Genesis 1:4. Although God did not actually say that the works that preceded the light were very beautiful, he did in fact say that about them. For though he did not say it of them in the beginning when only these things had come into existence out of nothing, he did say it of them after everything else had come into existence. For he included all that had been made together with all that was created in 6 days, when he said on the sixth day, quote, God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. Unquote. Genesis 1:31. Because that first light was created good, it rendered its service by its brightness for 3 days, and it also served, as we say, for the conception and the birth of everything that the earth brought forth on the third day. The sun was in the firmament in order to ripen whatever had sprouted forth under the first light. It is said that from this light and from the fire, which were both created on the first day, the sun, which was in the firmament, was fashioned, while the moon and the stars also came to be from that first light. In my commentary, according to the teaching of St. Ephraim, handed down from sacred tradition, and in harmony with the literal sense of Scripture, at the very beginning of creation, Moses speaks first of heaven and earth, of darkness, the abyss, and the movement of the Spirit over the waters during the first night. Then, at the dawn of the first day, God created light. Yet it was not the sun, which would come later, but a primeval light. This light appeared between the clouds and the waters, dispelling the darkness that had overshadowed the waters of the face of the deep. Since the creation took place in the month of Nisan, when day and night are of equal length, both the day and the night of the first day consisted of 12 hours. This established a divine order and symmetry from the beginning, night and day having equal and measured spans. The light itself was likely not a fixed body, but a radiant mist, possibly like the pillar of fire that later guided Israel in the wilderness. It was spread over the earth not by physical movement, but by divine will, remaining still Yet its presence drove out darkness. Only its coming and going marked time, with its departure handing rule to the night, and its return ending that rule. In the geocentric view, Earth was at the center of this divine order, and all creation, including the light itself, served to illumine and govern the earth according to God's perfect and ordained plan. After the created light fulfilled its purpose for the first 3 days, before the sun, moon, and stars were set in the firmament, God did not allow this original light to vanish into nothingness, as if it were meaningless or temporary. Rather, he affirmed its goodness, declaring, "Behold, it was very good." Genesis 1:4 affirms the significance of the original light, which illuminated the early Earth. Modern observations suggest that even after accounting for all known sources, space remains consistently illuminated, highlighting the persistence of this primordial light. Although God did not explicitly pronounce each of the earlier elements, such as the heavens, the earth, the waters, and darkness, as, quote, very good, unquote, at the moment of their individual creation, their goodness was nevertheless affirmed in the fullness of creation. On the sixth day, when all things had been completed, the heavens above and the earth beneath with all their hosts, God surveyed the entirety of his work and declared it all together very good. And that's in Genesis 1:31 again. From this, we see that even the initial creations, including the light that predated the sun and other celestial bodies, received their full affirmation only in the context of the completed harmonious cosmos, a cosmos which was centered on the earth, which was formed first, and for which all else was ordered. This reflects the wisdom of divine providence and the central place of the earth within the geocentric order ordained by God. And this is Levi Pingleton with Catholic Apologetics International. Visit us at robertsongenis.com, journey to the center of the universe.com, and robertsongenis.substack.com. You can visit me at levipingleton.substack.com, at my Facebook page, and also at the Truthworthy YouTube channel. Just look it up at Truthworthy. Also visit our colleagues, friends, and family with Mr. Hugh Owen at Kolbe Center for the Study of Creation at kolbecenter.org, kolbecenter.substack.com, and at the official Kolbe Center YouTube channel. Just look it up at Kolbe Center. God bless you all. Have a great night. Thanks for watching with us. Pax Domini, sit semper vobiscum. God bless you.